Hi there, welcome to our series on careers in power systems industry. Today we are going to discuss the role of human resources in power utilities and power systems industry in general. HR professionals are an integral part of any organization. And I will explain why, within the power systems industry, their role is even more pronounced. HR professionals carry out different roles and responsibilities, ranging from talent acquisition to career development and everything in between. They're always keeping an eye on the workforce, making sure that they have the right skills, training, and experiences in order to help the organization carry out its function, serve its clients and customers, mitigate the risks, deal with future challenges. In order to understand why the role of HR is even more critical in the power systems industry, we actually have to go back in time. As I mentioned previously, power systems industry is very conservative. It is slow moving, adopts new technologies at a far slower pace as compared to a lot of other industries. That's primarily because of regulation and reliability concerns, but also because of safety. Another interesting fact about power systems industry and power utilities in specific is that they tend to hire in cycles. And most of the jobs in power utilities are for life. As your network grows, you will find so many professionals in this industry who have been with the same company for over 30 years. And the reason for that is because up until a couple of decades ago, most of the power utilities were part of public sector. For sake of simplicity, you can assume that a job in power utility was similar to a government job. And as we know about government jobs, once you get a government job, you're essentially set for life. There are obviously advantages and disadvantages between public sector versus private sector. One of the biggest advantages of working in the public sector is job security and typically good retirement. And obviously there are exceptions. So when the power utilities go on a hiring spree, it basically means that they are going to hire, and then for an extended period of time, there won't be any more hirings because folks who have walked into the door will walk out typically only after retirement. So the last major hiring spree happened somewhere around 1980s, 1990s, essentially the baby boomers generation. If you go to any seminar, any conference, or a gathering of power utility professionals, one of the biggest challenges that the leadership is facing is the retiring workforce. And this problem is further amplified by the fact that it takes several years to learn the skill set in power systems industry. As a rule of thumb, if you're working as a power systems engineer, in order to start feeling confident and competent, you typically need to have 5 years of solid technical experience. And 5 years of solid technical experience sometimes can take 10 years for different people, depending on the projects that they get exposed to and the opportunities that are presented to them. So let us circle all of this back to human resources in power systems industry. On one hand, they have the exodus of baby boomer generation who are leaving the workforce, at least in the power utility sector, in droves. So not only their roles have to be backfilled, but HR is also faced with the challenge of knowledge transfer. Over the course of 10 plus years of experience in power systems industry, I've actually come across several engineers who did their MBAs and HR certification and actually pivoted into human resources. As an engineer, and specifically as an electrical engineer within the power systems industry, if you're seeking a role in human resources, you can bring your technical knowledge to use. You will be in a better position from a technical standpoint to analyze different roles and responsibilities. You can also help with career development and planning. You can strategically advise different hiring managers about the skill sets that are at the horizon that will be required. What are the different types of training and development courses that they can use, and also develop informal on-the-job training opportunities. The general misconception about human resources is that they only come into play when you have to hire or fire. But if you take interest in mentorship, in learning, development, teaching, collective intelligence of group members, individual career development, nurturing future leaders, then human resources within power systems industry can provide some exciting opportunities to you. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for a lot of other interesting and exciting roles and opportunities within power systems. If you like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section of this video below. You can find tons of success stories of my FE Electrical and PE Power students over here. And if you want to learn more about preparation of FE Electrical and Computer exam and the PE Power exam, then check out these playlists over here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.